Greetings, dear ones. We are very happy to speak with you today. And I say, we, because in the higher realms, as well as on the earth, there is only oneness, without separation. And so with me now are all of the collective, and all of your souls and higher selves, with the higher perspective they share. What you are seeing occurring on your planet now is the last outburst of an angry separation theology. By which I mean the us and them stance, in which there is an angry God who can only be appeased in certain ways, and who is eternally separate from humanity, judging all he sees and only giving a nod of occasional acceptance to certain groups or individuals who fulfill his requirements. This is, of course, the perfect recipe for dark behaviors of all kinds, as that acceptance is based on fear. Fear that if one measures up to the Divine One's expectations today, one might not do so another day. And so in time, each will fail these tests created outside of them and held against them, as if there were a perfectionist standard that applied to all, regardless of their level of soul growth and the meanings and intent of their soul journey. This is a very low vibrational form of thinking, and requires belief systems based on supposition and years of training outside of the actual presence that is spirit. And we speak of spirit as that which is constantly moving, flowing forward, evolving. As your son, for example, is clearly evolving in his own path of transformation and renewal. It is not so that all must hold certain beliefs, be born into a particular ethnic or religious group or be adopted into such, or come from a particular place on the earth in order to be right, to be justified in any action, no matter how destructive those actions may be. What you see occurring in the Middle East conflicts are examples of, as you say in the peace meditation video, a war economy. And they are examples of the hegemony, the assumed supremacy, and beyond that, the sad unseen narrowness of the old prevailing government structures. These ones now endeavor to continue trying to control Earth events as if they had not fallen off their throne, when in fact they have done. In the midst of powerful energies of rebirth flowing to Earth now, and amid an awakening mass consciousness, there is literally no place left for them here. And so they desire to ruin Earth life however they can, creating trauma and feelings of hopelessness wherever possible. To try to convince the human vibration and even the human genome that all is lost, and that despair is the only logical response. Yet if you could see from our perspective, as your higher selves do, you would see how this particular course of action, however dark and unthinkable it may appear, is actually bringing up to the surface much in human consciousness, individually and collectively, that desires to heal. So that far from spurring on desperation and low vibration, though that may be a person's initial response, they are inadvertently assisting millions in re-experiencing past and current life trauma, bringing it to the surface where it can finally be faced and released. This is one reason why they are being allowed to carry out these dark deeds. Oddly, it presents the issue of duality as being no longer livable on the planet, a great moment indeed, though we would not wish for these realizations to occur in such dire form. The arbiters of the violence continue pretending that these actions issue forth from this or that country's right-wing military or left-wing militant groups, when in fact these deeds are only masked to appear as such. All of these actions, at their source, are coming from the same dark power base that is pulling any stunt available to express its denial and its rage at having lost its seat of power. And again we would say, that though all of you of the light may understandably feel that this is a dark moment on the earth, we see it differently. Your calls and requirements for galactic assistance have been heard and are being answered. Many hundreds of ships are located in the airspace above the troubled regions of the planet, assisting in numerous ways, including offering the support of medical assistance, food, and safe shelter to many. Likewise, angelic interventions are occurring continually. Again, in response to your calls to those of the higher realms, requesting assistance for all who suffer now, whether from conflict, extreme weather conditions, or their own inner struggles. It is not so that you have been left alone to your own or anyone's devices, while we stand back and do nothing. This could never be the case. Recall that you have all chosen a path before incarnating, and that those who are caught in scenes of intense conflict have also chosen their path. There is a powerful presence of a special soul group which chose to be born in certain countries at this time, volunteering to assist in the upward movement of human consciousness, even if it meant enduring the shock of unnecessary conflict. All of you have also chosen your part in this. Despite the sadness and shock you feel now, you are our representatives on the ground. And as Earth representatives of your starseed families, multidimensional higher selves, and divine love itself, you are called upon to assist energetically. With the comforting thoughts, healing waves of light, and outcry for assistance to those in the ships, which most of you are also on, as you visit them etherically. Many of you often employ the transmuting violet flame, and this is a powerful tool for shifting Earth vibration and events now. Yet you are generally unaware that you are also here to transmute, using the power of love, releasing the us and them paradigm. Releasing the need for duality and its trauma in order to know more fully who you are. And release the need to judge, to exclude, to vilify. This is indeed a miracle as you would view it, for the duality of good and bad is all you have known for so long. In this crucial moment in Earth's and humanity's evolvement, all of you stand now as agents of transmutation, using your own energetic resources to lift the darkness and shadow of Earth life back to the light to which all forms return. So many of you travel etherically to troubled parts of the world in your sleep state, that it is little wonder you rarely feel rested as you awaken in the morning, or experience the 8 or 9 hours that has passed as if they were only 2 or 3 hours. In part, this is due to the nature of Earth time shifting to a far quicker pace. Yet it is also due to the focus and concentration of your spirit minds and hearts on assisting so many who call out for assistance now. You are all highly involved in Earth events now. Know that many who are apparently lost due to armed conflict will be given the choice to return to Earth, if that is where they feel their higher path is. Earth has moved to a new timeline, in which that is possible. So that not even the physical is fully lost in this apparently very physical struggle that humanity is in now. As you transmit and deeply plant into Earth life the light you carry from the higher realms and your own soul power, you increasingly experience moments of realizing that the veil between illumined truth and the old lies humanity was long trained to accept has dissolved. In that moment you realize that the lies need not be noticed, listened to, or accepted as truth. Stand strong in the knowing that all you have come here for is unfolding now. And that, as you hold divine love as the only true reality, you come home within yourselves to that which you have long desired. The establishing of a heaven on earth that well exceeds human concepts of the higher realms. Will you be here to see it fully established, this new earth? You are the components of that beautiful new reality itself. Yes, you will still weep some days for what you see occurring on your planet. That need not occur. Yet the choice to move to a higher form of earth life is in your hands. And so we would say, is there love in your hearts and compassion for those who are so lost that they wound others, as well as your love and compassion for the wounded? If so, then the new earth is here already, warriors of peace. You have made it so. We hold you everlastingly in that light which cannot fade, but only grow more brightly in that universe that is your own heart space. And so, namaste, dear ones. We are with you, and with all, at every moment. Saint Germain. Original title, A Message to Lightbringers, October 19th, 2023, channeled by Caroline Oceana Ryan at AscensionTimes.com. Thank you for watching Universal Lighthouse Galactic Messages and Spiritual Teachings. Please use your own personal discernment on all content posted. If you enjoyed the different authors that are shared, please subscribe to their content as well. You can visit our blog page at universallighthouse.com and subscribe to receive daily posts via your email. And while you are there, tune in to Universal Lighthouse Radio, broadcasting 24/7 for your vibrational needs. Again, that's universallighthouse.com.